You're listening to the New York Sports Show, the #1 all New York sports podcast. Hosted by Dominic Konareski.
Hello and welcome to the New York Sports Show, your #1 all New York sport podcast covering the New York Mets. I'm your host, Dominic Konareski. Folks, let's talk about New York Mets baseball. Jacob deGrom, New York Mets ace starting pitcher who has not played in, over a good month now, suffering setback after setback, and really, we do not even know what those setbacks are. He keeps getting pushed back 2 weeks. Mets, I don't even think the Mets know what the heck is wrong with Jacob deGrom. He has gone for previous and many MRIs and has not come back with really anything that serious. So it makes you wonder, what the heck is wrong with Jacob deGrom? Now, overall, Jacob deGrom has been the Mets ace literally since the day he got caught up to the MLB. He has not had really one bad season whatsoever. The multiple Cy Young winner, he is really in the middle of what is a Cy Young season. I think no matter what happens to him the rest of the season, he will still get the Cy Young. ERA, very low, below 250. If I'm correct, it's even below 2. But like I said, he has not pitched in over a month now with setback after setback. He won't be back till mid to late September. Noah Syndergaard's going to be back before him at this way, and he's actually scheduled, last time I checked, to be back at least a week and a half before deGrom is, supposedly. So, which brings up the question, first of all, what the heck's up with Jacob deGrom? I think it's some kind of arm injury. You can't tell me he got that from swinging a bat. And second question, should the Mets make him do a different role? Should the Mets make Jacob deGrom either a relief pitcher or a closing pitcher? Now, the Mets have had a lot of woes recently, and their bullpen has not really helped them at all. Having Jacob deGrom, let's say the Mets make Jacob deGrom a closing pitcher, because right now the Mets closing pitcher situation is disgusting with Edwin Diaz, who's so inconsistent. They would have, undoubtedly, automatically, the best closer in the MLB, and that would also help Jacob deGrom in a way also rehab, because instead of going out there and throwing 70-plus pitches a game, he's going out there and maybe throwing 15 to 20, depending how he goes. I think he would be 100% the best closer in the MLB and definitely in the National League. That could help the Mets tremendously because they have blown a lot of games with Edwin Diaz and their other bullpen pitchers as well. Having Jacob deGrom as a closer won't fix everything, but could definitely lead the Mets in a very good direction. Now, having Jacob deGrom as a closer, like I said, it will also help him rehab whatever is going on with him in a way. And also, Jacob deGrom is not really a guy to go that far into games. When have you seen Jacob deGrom argue to say in a game like Garrett Cole does? You don't. Jacob deGrom, I don't even think that Jacob deGrom has 10 complete games in his whole career. It's really disgusting. The guy just comes out whenever the manager comes out. He doesn't fight to stay in. So you know what, that would be great. And this could also have Jacob deGrom's career last so much longer too, and the Mets would be able to keep a hold of him because he said he wants to be a lifelong Met. The Mets could set themselves up in a great situation having Jacob deGrom as a closer. Overall, though, you would also see Jacob deGrom, I would say, less dependent on the situation. He would make more appearances on the season more than likely, though, compared to him starting games. And this is something that you see. It wouldn't be something out of the normal. You have starting pitchers go to relief or closing pitchers, not all the time, but a good amount of the time, whether it's for injury, lack of performance, or just because they can't pitch far into games. For Jacob deGrom, I would say it would be for not being able to pitch far into games and injury. Comment down below what you guys think. I'm Dominic Konareski, and I'm signing out. Peace.